If I open your website now, there is an image and then there is a line, time for one more daring dream.
Mm-hmm.
How do you look back on the first dream?
Actually, that's just a line from the song Eva. Time for one more daring dream.
But you can interpret it.
You can, but this is the way I see it.
Okay.
So it's just a line from this little girl's mouth who is being mocked at school, and she's planning to do something bad for herself, but she still has time for one more daring dream.
One more daring dream.
Yeah, that's what I meant by it, but like you said, it can be interpreted in so many different ways.
Yeah. And I was wondering, now it's been 3 or 4 years since your previous album. What are your memories about Once? It's 3 or 4 years, a lot of things have happened. How do you look back on the album music-wise?
I'm still really proud of it. I mean, I wouldn't change a note still. That was the band at its best in 2004. And when we got it done, we were really happy with it. We're still really happy with it. The tour following that, especially the year 2004, was a lot of fun. I think it was the best time the band had ever had until that moment. So I look back at those times with just positive thoughts.
Okay. And how was it? Well, I have to ask, of course, do you have any regrets then maybe about the open letter to Tarja, or was it?
I don't have any regrets, no. I mean, we get this question a lot, believe me. And I also understand that people, as outsiders, they see it their own way. They see it in a really cruel way and all that. But first of all, I don't really want to talk about the whole thing anymore. For me, it's ancient history. And the other thing is that there are so many details involved in everything that happened, in everything why we acted in a way that we did, that people don't know about. And it's actually none of their business either, so maybe it's better that everybody would just shut up about the whole thing.
Okay. But you would still do the same?
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's good. And was it true?
And I still want to emphasize is that everything that ever happened was like a democratic decision. I have just like been the spokesman or the messenger for the band. So the only thing that I kind of regret is that the focus has been maybe a bit too much just to myself, because I mean the letter and the decision, everything was done by the 4 guys in the band. But since I'm kind of like the main character in the band, I ended up being the spokesman.
Was it hard then for you? I mean, afterwards, the first year after she left, was it hard more on you than on the other members of the band because you were more into the limelight, or?
Yeah, that was the hardest part of it, like dealing with the media and dealing with the hassle. But I considered it as like taking responsibility and kind of like doing my job, because I felt the responsibility to explain and being out in the public. But all the time I was like speaking for the whole band. Still am.